Hey friends, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It is TheTranspondster here with you, and we are creating the final tenant for our Brindleton apartment building that we had come out a couple weeks ago now at this point, I guess. We had one other sim living here, Karina Barsamia. I can't quite remember the last name that I gave her. Anyway, she is up on my channel as well. I will link that video at the end of this one in case you wanted to maybe watch that one too. If you get inspired by my Sims, let me know. I think that would be awesome feedback to hear, honestly. Yeah, so this is the Smith couple. They are two male Sims living together under one roof, married happily. This here is Barkley. He is your typical distinguished gentleman. He likes to dress very proper and polished. He's worked very hard to get his degree, and he's a lawyer now, so he's done very well for himself in life, which is looking good for him because that's the aspiration I believe we go with. He's very money driven and ambitious and career oriented, so that's a fun gameplay, I guess, if you're looking for a more serious type sim. Don't worry, though, we make his husband more of an adrenaline seeker and a fun chaser. So, yeah, he'll be a little bit more of the spark in the relationship, I think. He brings the fun side out of Barkley. Also, the name Barkley feels like lawyery to me. We also made sure to dress him pretty distinguished too. I make him, I think we choose a style option of polished eventually, so it sorts through the clothes better. Yeah, there we go. We picked it. And then obviously we'll make him like polished outfits or style when it comes to his likes and dislikes. And yeah, we're smooth sailing from there. I really like the one that I picked for the vest. I don't typically put my Sims in vests, so I like that it's something a little bit different walking around town, and it doesn't look so terrible like the EA versions of Sims. Oh my god, some of them are pretty brutal. We do make sure that he's wearing some jewelry too. He's going to show off the finer things in life that he does have. I feel like the apartment building that they live in, because it's all one bedrooms, is for professionals that don't typically have children, because you would want more than just one bedroom for that. Pets, I would say, are pretty limited in this building too until you find out who the landlord is. We'll be doing a makeover on Cat Lynx. She is an OG Brindleton Bay NPC, so she came with the Cats and Dogs expansion pack. When it came to sleepwear, I was pretty limited. We only had that robe, so I may do. It's not that bad. I feel like a nice satin robe is a very prim and proper thing to sleep in, which Barkley, that is his style. His outerwear also masculine clothes. I know I sorted by a style type, but we are so limited. It drives me absolutely nuts. I hope that with this like evolving future of The Sims, that they truly, I think at that point they have to take our opinions more seriously. So we might see some more male inspired packs. Packs might be overshooting it a little bit. Then we might get more kits. And we're gonna hope that they are not like the menswear kit that they already gave us, because that was bad, guys. At least in my opinion, it's not a style that I want for my masculine Sims. So I just want more masculine clothes. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for feminine styled masculine clothes. I know it's still a style and a fashion type. It's just not mine. When it comes to Barkley's traits, we did have to go very goal oriented. So he is holding on to that practice makes perfect trait, ambitious, and he is a proper sim. So you'll see him wearing his formal attire a little bit more often. But I do argue that his everyday already looks pretty formal because you're looking at it right now, and I would not put that much effort in every day. If I'm being honest, I'm a leggings and sweats kind of person. I don't wear real pants very often. I wear bottoms. I just don't wear real pants. I made him like argumentative Sims though because he is going to be a lawyer, so I feel like that's suited. You're debating a lot in court, and technically, it's just a fancy argument that he's having on a daily basis. Maybe not daily. I don't know. I guess lawyers have a lot of days where they're just doing a lot of paperwork type stuff and not so much actual court dates. I feel like there's a lot of in between prep work to do that you wouldn't have time to be in court all the time. But maybe I'm wrong too. I'm not a lawyer. I made him like gift giving too. I'm trying to make my Sims like different things. It's hard to gravitate towards other things that you don't typically pick. When it comes to picking likes, though, I typically just pick stuff that they're wearing. Like, I don't base what they're wearing off their likes. I do it the other way around. So my sim looks how their personality suits them, if that makes sense. Anyway, and now we are on to Barkley's partner here. I'm going to be honest, I can't remember his name right now, so we're going to wait until I type it in, probably at the end. But I do remember his character, so I'll give you a little bit of storyline here. He is of, I want to say, I've made him just Canadian as his background, his nationality. So he is a little bit on the sportsy side and big into fitness. He's gonna be packing lots of muscle when we get into his creative sim a little bit further. I'm just working on the finer details of his face right now. I wanted him to have a lot of lighter tones. Being a Canadian myself, I feel like I can somewhat factually share that Canadians don't see a lot of sun, especially in the winter time, because just how daylight savings works, I guess. We wake up after the sun's risen and it sets by maybe 4 or 5 p.m. So dinner time, essentially, the sun's gone. And if you work a 9 to 5, you're coming home at dinner time. You're in an office building or whatever kind of building you work in. And yeah, you're probably pretty pale unless you're going away on vacations a lot, which what a dream that would be. I personally am pretty pale. So I based him on my reality in terms of his features. I did give him some tattoos because, like I mentioned earlier, he is going to be a little bit of an adrenaline seeker, and I feel like tattoos are a bit of an adrenaline rush. It's a bit of a painful thing to put yourself through, but I feel like some people enjoy that aspect of getting tattoos, not in like a weird way, but in a I can do that kind of way. I feel like if I finally ever get over the hurdle of the fear of pain of a tattoo in myself, I would feel that excitement of adrenaline. yeah, we went with some ear piercings too. He does have a good fashion sense because I feel like if you are with Barkley, you kind of have to have a keen eye for fashion. So at least when it's important, this sim is well dressed. And what fitness, outdoorsy, adrenaline seeking guy doesn't wear a tight shirt to the gym? Come on. I had to give him something a little on the flirtatious side for his bedtime wear as well, to go along with Barkley's satin robe. They are a couple that does enjoy woohoo when it comes to their turn ons and turn offs. What a great feature to now have in this game. I'm so happy Lovestruck brought that to us and that they put in such a big update. I toyed with the idea of maybe making this sim enjoy snowboarding and skiing too. I like that that's a different aspect that you can bring into the game if you have Snowy Escape at least. So I think in gameplay we will maybe do that. Taylor, we named him Taylor, Barkley and Taylor. What a cute couple, in my opinion. I did make their apartment first, so I did have to base the Sims somewhat off of that. So this sim is going to like music, listening to it, and not so much writing it or playing it, though I feel like growing up, maybe he was in bands in school, like the marching band or something a little on the nerdier side than, a couple friends getting together in a garage and forming a band. That's a little bit more punky than a school marching band or jazz band. I can say that safely, I think, because I'm not musically inclined, I march to the same beat. I had a lot of friends that joined those kinds of clubs, so I did the newspaper club because I could handle that one. But yeah, I made him hot headed because I feel like that would make him maybe a little bit argumentative and go along with Barkley. I kept in mind Barkley's turn ons and turn offs when it came to selecting Taylor's turn ons and turn offs. I did make him dislike ambitious sims because obviously Barkley has high goals in life, and Taylor, well, he's maybe not so much career oriented, it's very adrenaline oriented. So he has different ambitions. But I hope you enjoyed this video, this Create a Sim with me. I enjoyed making this lovely couple with you. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And most importantly, have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.